All right, let's talk about things I hate about being a 304. In all honesty, I hate everything about being a hoe except the money. Like, I hate everything about it.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at modern women seeing the disaster that they made. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into today's video.
Not really looking for a relationship. Yeah, I'm more looking for like someone that I'm attracted to and interested in enough that I like want to hang out with them and be physically intimate with them, but who also ultimately has some sort of fatal flaw that keeps me from being too emotionally invested in them or desiring a relationship with them. Yeah.
The word that she is describing is situationship. That is the closest thing that meets this idiocy.
Would you recommend people to go through whole phases?
100% yes, absolutely. If you don't know what car you like to drive, how are you going to go to a dealership and purchase one?
Absolutely not. I know I want a Lamborghini, so I'm going to wait for the Lamborghini. I'm not going to go with the Honda Civic and then Toyota and work my way up. I'm waiting for the Lambo. Once I get the Lambo, I'm good.
So you know what you want.
Know what I want. But obviously she's fooling around, so.
No.
That is exactly why a 304 phase is completely pointless. All it does is just make her completely delusional in the end.
I replied back, which means now they have the power to ghost me and f up my night. Checking my phone like every other half a millisecond, waiting to see if they replied back already. This always happens to me on dating apps like Cuffed or Hinge. I was at peace before I did that, and now I'm in a state of anxiety.
She never had any power to begin with. On the dating apps, Chad is really the only one with power.
I think men and women are not dating anymore.
Because men are silly.
Yes,
Men are?
men are silly.
Men are silly?
Yeah.
Some men, some.
Okay.
Most
And I think some women at times, but mainly men.
Do you guys get approached by men
Yeah.
lately?
In a weird, strange way, but you just have to ignore, so.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you don't get approached, then you wouldn't date?
It's always men's fault, even though they can never really explain how that is even possible in the first place. It's just always men's fault no matter what.
In what way?
So, let's say the man approaches you.
It depends. No, it
So what you're saying
depends.
is that you are not getting approached in a very nice
It depends
way.
in the way that they'd approach me.
So how would you like a man to approach you?
In a nice way.
To give him a chance.
To give me,
not in
like,
a creepy way, in a complimentive
Yeah.
way. Like, as in, like, that they
Romantic
appreciate
gesture.
you. A romantic gesture.
I'm okay, thank you. Thank you, though.
That's a nice way.
Yeah, like,
that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's
That's
lovely.
lovely.
Not too
Yeah.
forward, though.
Even when he approached in the way that she wanted, by the way, he still got rejected. So honestly, just what is the point of approaching modern women?
I feel like a lot of trauma and a lot of talks happened, and I'd come over every day and he started being weird to me.
She would do things that was constantly disrespectful that I'm going to get to. She would give me a compliment and then snatch it away. For example, she would be like, oh, I know you got a big meat, but it's not that big though. I've seen way bigger. Or she'd be like, yeah, you're 6 foot. You're kind of tall, but you're not that tall. You're short. She would do this constantly. And I would ask her, why can't you just give me a compliment?
It is because giving a man a basic compliment is what modern women would call princess treatment. Absolutely disgusting.
All I hear is the men saying it's not worth it. The women bring nothing to the table. All they do is spend money. I mean, since the dawn of time, men have been paying for the dates, right? Why is this a new thing? Why are you upset about that bit?
The money isn't actually the issue. It's the fact that many modern women are not feminine or even friendly, actually.
I'm 32 years old. I be trying to stream together, to get some peace away from, life. But life just still ends up behind my shoulder. Life just still be there. So, I've been struggling with this stream.
You talking about me? You throwing shade at me?
Never throwing shade at you. I said life.
Lurking over a man while he's doing something he enjoys just sucks the fun out of absolutely everything.
I think my person I've been dating for the last month and a half, 2 months, is going to ask me to be his girlfriend tonight. So, I will let you know.
Well, I don't know what the that was.
You don't have to be a dating expert to tell that the guy was going to break up with her. It was fairly damn obvious.
That was worse than a first date, and I've been dating him for 2 months. I don't even know who was at that table with me.
Sounds like that guy was dodging a bullet since she posts her crash outs online for literally everyone.
Guys, I can't believe what just happened. This girl, I don't want to put her on blast, but this girl took me out to the restaurant and now she's telling me after we ordered, she ain't got enough money. I'm shaking. Like, why would you waste my time? Why would you bring me out? My time is actually valuable.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No. It's not how this works.
She is absolutely lying. She didn't bring any money to speak of. She's trying to con him out of a free meal.
Guys, I can't actually believe it. Like, what is the point? If you're not in a position to date, don't be dating. Work on yourself first.
I have money though.
Oh, you have money?
Yeah.
Do you have enough?
I don't know how much it is.
I don't do 50-50.
I don't know how much it
The
is.
other guys are willing to do 50-50. I'm not doing no 50-50. So can you pay this bill, yes or no?
I don't know how much it is. I don't know if I have
Absolutely
enough.
shocking. You know what? I'm gonna get someone to come pick me up. Get another girl to come pick me up. This is absolutely disgusting.
That is a man who knows his worth and is not willing to get with a woman who is just absolutely insane.
Bro man has commented that he's proud to say that he has never approached a woman.
Okay, so what exactly is wrong with that?
I honestly was not expecting this. I seem to have collected all of the incels in my comment.
Because they've never voluntarily approached a woman, that automatically makes them an incel? I don't think they know what the definition of an incel actually is.
Guys, welcome, but this is not a safe space for you.
And I could say the very same thing.
Women like this can't seem to help but lose their minds over internet comments. It's actually so strange to watch.
784 people liked this comment. What the is going on? Almost 800 men sat there, liked this, and said, yeah, same.
I keep telling a lot of those ladies out there that some men are simply not interested in dating. Yet somehow some of you find that really hard to believe.
Some of the comments went like, I don't want to be arrested. How do you approach a woman that you're scared to be arrested? I think that's a you problem.
They're just listening to the thousands of women that have told men to leave them alone. So why would they approach?
It's interesting how every single one of men's legitimate issues are just ignorantly brushed off by her. I would say that I'm surprised, but not really.
So who do you think are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, men or women?
Men, because they're more dominant.
Yeah, but who typically pays on a first date?
Men.
Who's typically expected to approach?
Men.
Who typically buys the drinks at nightclubs?
Men.
Who typically gets down on one knee?
Men.
Isn't that all traditional male behavior?
I think a girl loves it and a girl loves to be chased.
Once again, who are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, men or women?
It's a good question because women expect it when men don't want to do it all the time, but
modern day women don't expect men to be traditional. They actually just quite literally demand men to be traditional, even though men actually have no reason to be that way for them.
men get the benefit of going out of their way to do their gender roles.
So would you say that women are the biggest enforcers of gender roles? Would you agree with that?
No.
You said women expect it though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does a man necessarily have to expect a woman to do traditional things to be with him? Or?
Oh, nowadays, no. Women don't want to cook, clean, provide for the family. It's definitely different. 2026.
So once again, how are women not the biggest enforcers of gender roles?
I don't think they're subtle enforcers. Like, it's expected.
There is nothing subtle about their enforcement. They make their expectations very hard to ignore.
Well, right, but you're saying that women expect men to be in their roles, but women don't want to be in their roles. So, to me, that sounds like it is sad, but my point is, it sounds like women are enforcing gender roles more than men are. Is that true?
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
So if women are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, how are women not the biggest enforcers of patriarchy? The very thing they demonize men for.
Modern women will only demonize the patriarchy when it's something that doesn't benefit them. Any other time, then, it's totally fine.
Your last breakup, was it your fault or theirs?
It was both. We were together from very, very young.
Immediately no. Immediately no. When she said we were together from really young, she was immediately excusing her poor behavior. Like off rip. Like it was so quick. Whenever somebody, like if somebody asks you, was it your fault or theirs? And they say both, we were together really young. Immediately they just try to absolve themselves of any guilt.
When she says that she was too young, she means she was 21 or 22. She should honestly know better.
Off rip, like in the first two sentences, she's immediately absolved. But I haven't watched the whole video. I literally only watched up to that point, so we'll watch the rest together.
Very young. I don't know, you just evolve over time as you get older, and it was like more of a thing of like, oh, I want more for myself. And I realized that the person I fell in love with when I was younger just wasn't really who I was anymore.
Was it hard to end a relationship?
Don't need to see anymore. I know what type of person you are. You're just selfish.
What kind of a woman brags about evolving more than the man she's with? That just sounds like a nightmare. Who uses the word evolving like this, by the way? I swear it's a sign of someone who's just insane.
Off rip, she said both already. No, it wasn't. Then you said we were together from really young, immediately trying to absolve yourself of any guilt. And then you said, I just wanted more for myself. You just wanted to explore the outside. Like, it's that simple.
We can all tell this woman was the one who broke up with him for some incredibly stupid reason.
What is one bad financial decision that you regret making in life?
My baby daddy.
Your baby daddy?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because I have 3 kids.
Like him?
Yeah.
Why is he a bad financial decision though? Not with him no more or something?
Okay, I don't ask for child support. I'm just a nice person.
Why didn't you put child support on him? Because most girls do that, but why didn't you?
To be honest, a lot of girls are gonna get mad. But I chose to have the kids. If I didn't want to have the kids, I could have chose not to have the kids and not put him on child support.
If she was a good person, she wouldn't have had 3 children out of wedlock with some random dude.
Yeah.
But I chose to have the kids, so it's also my responsibility to provide for the kids.
Does he help with the kids at all, or?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, or do you feel like you take care more so of everything?
More so of everything?
Okay, and are you still with him?
No.
Have you dated since?
Yeah. It's been a disaster, bro.
Yeah. Do you think you should have stayed with him, or?
No.
No?
No, my kids deserve better, and I'm better.
If her kids deserve better, then why did she choose the worst man possible to have kids with? Always a question that they don't seem to want to answer, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think you'll find another partner anytime soon?
Oh, yeah, of course. One day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had like any good dates after the breakup?
One good date.
And then did it last?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Like
He's
a week,
iffy,
a
I'm
month?
iffy. Like 3 months.
It's still a situationship to this day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry. Just kidding.
That is the reality for her. Men are not interested in getting with a woman who has 3 children. I mean, no thank you, man.
No, hold on. Women are not irrational.
Women aren't rational. That's the reality. And look, and you may not like what I'm saying, women are not rational. Women are the only people that will get upset at you for giving them what they want. A woman will want a man who has, oh, I want a man who's wealthy, who's affluent. She gets that. They get married, and now she's complaining about time. Right now, he gives her a time.
But and now she didn't know what she wanted.
Wait, and now. You just hit it right.
No.
Women don't know what they want.
Wait, but not knowing what you want and irrational is not the same thing.
And then wait. And now he gives her time. Now he puts work aside. Now he's home all the time. Oh, he's home too much. Why are you always home? This is what men deal with on the regular.
Modern women were encouraged to be as emotionally unhinged as possible, and this is the end result.
Alright, let's talk about things I hate about being a 304. In all honesty, I hate everything about being a hoe except the money. Like, I hate everything about it. The first one is the tricks, the men, the people that you have to deal with, the time wasters, all that. Like, I've had someone verify with me, send me a deposit, I pull up, crickets. Like, they just won't answer the phone, and I'm like, what the is the point of that? Like,
am I the only one who thinks that it's very insane how casually these women just talk about selling their bodies to men? Like, this crap is just completely normal nowadays, apparently.
I also hate sleeping schedule, like sleeping schedule, because I be out all night, and then it's like I can't just sleep all day throughout the day because I be having to do. Going to jail. Going to jail, you gotta pay money to bail out lawyers, like all that. Like, it's just not sweet. You gotta have that lawyer money stacked up whenever, because you just never know what's gonna happen next.
In other words, being a 304 destroys you physically, mentally, legally. I mean, where exactly is the benefit here?
I'm the only one that noticed that whenever a woman is unhappy in a relationship, society just gives her a script. Leave him, take the kids, take the house, take half. You deserve better. But when a man is the unhappy one in a relationship, the script, well, it flips. Be a man, suck it up. You should be providing anyway. You're lucky she chose to stay. I just find it interesting that when a woman leaves, she gets support. But when a man leaves, all he gets is suspicion. She gets all the empathy, and he gets served papers. You sit back and wonder why men stay silent in their own suffering. Well, hello, that's one reason out of a million. The fact of the matter is that society chooses to see unhappy women as victims, and the unhappy men, well, they're just failures. That's not called equality. That's called emotional servitude.
What makes it worse is how we live in a culture that encourages the public mistreatment of men. It's fairly damn obvious, too.
You think guys are intimidated to approach you?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, 100%. Because I'm way too social, and they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that.
They don't like that. You just all
They want a woman that is not. Yes, but not on like some overly.
Just having fun. Just, casual conversation.
I'm very much a woman that likes to have both female and male relationships, so I only look for people that can have.
There is nothing intimidating about her. She's just a massive headache that is easily avoidable.
Deep friendships like that, and a man that can accept that and add himself to it. Like, be friends with my male friends. They are male friends.
You have a lot of male friends?
I don't. I have some older male friends, like from when I was in high school, that have stayed with me all this time. But the men don't know how to act, so I can't be friends with them just yet. If they knew how to act, that would be a very different conversation.
Men do not want to be friends with her male friends. It's actually incredibly disrespectful and a giant red flag, if I'm honest.
And on some real, I never understood how men was feeling until I started messing with women. And I'm not saying this so y'all could be in my comments like, yeah, hell yeah, no, I still don't y'all. But what I'm saying is these hoes really be out here trying to use you for a check for real. Like, what the it's your first day meeting a girl. You could be like, hey, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? Next thing you know, oh, I'm hungry. Do you feel like buying me some food? Look like I feel like buying you some food. I don't even know you. I don't know you from a can of paint.
It's funny how she had to start dating women to realize something that men have been talking about for a very long time now.
We made the interesting decision to ask some men at the bar this weekend what they think is wrong with modern dating. And this is not going to be an opinionated video. I'm not going to put my opinions in on this. I am just going to tell you verbatim what they said to us. The overall consensus is that women are expecting too much out of men. And now when we asked them what that meant, they said a few different things. But first being is they expect men to be, this is a quote, 6'3" and above and make over $200,000.
We say that because modern women literally said they want a 6'3" man who makes $200K plus a year.
They also mentioned women expect men to take them on 3 or 4 dates before doing anything with them. They said that social media is inflating what women are expecting from men in a superficial way. So they are expecting a lot more material things because they're seeing other people on social media get those things, when in reality, most men don't have the things on social media. They said that they are using dates as pre-games to go out with their friends. They said a lot of these women have no direction in their life and don't know where they want to go in life, but they are expecting men to have everything together and know exactly where they want to go in life.
Using a man to pregame is incredibly messed up, and it shows how heartless some of these women actually are.
First of all, I suck at being a girlfriend. I ain't that good at being a fiance. And I've been engaged twice.
Why do you say that?
I got a little cheese problem.
You got a little what?
I have a problem with
Speaking to the mic.
We can't hear you. Okay.
I have a problem with. I have legit never been faithful to anybody. Never.
Never? Not one?
Not one.
What's the longest that you have been faithful in one of those relationships?
Yikes. Well, my last relationship, this is going to get tricky. Let's just get the casa out.
This is no laughing matter at all. She is a serial cheater. All she does is use and just break men down.
When I say cheat is because I consider any relationship that you have outside of your relationship that your mate doesn't know about as cheating.
So not just sleeping together.
No,
Yeah.
many times where I had my little side guy, I wasn't even having but it was totally inappropriate.
Yeah,
and that was
entertainment.
the goal of his. And I knew that. Never really got cheated on. Don't even know what it feels like. When I was in them, I damn near felt like, damn, I wish he had somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in this bathroom 2 hours taking a bath. Get away from this dope, call yours. This is our time to call people that we really love.
Oh my God.
Away from my door.
Bedroom fun doesn't have to be involved in cheating. Emotional cheating is also rather devastating.
There are not enough good men on this planet Earth for you ladies to constantly be talking about them. Back it up. You're not getting one. These cycles are all we got outside.
There are millions of good men out there. It's just none of them meet her impossible standards.
Walking date. A walking date. This is what life has come to. How do you go on a date sober? I don't want to be sober for this.
Put some freckles on. We'll do a swig of tequila.
A swig of tequila at 10 a.m.
What kind of questions do they ask on a walking date? I've never.
Questions?
I don't know.
Don't make me more nervous. This is a job interview.
Can you see yourself in 5 years?
Like, not with him.
If a walking date is causing this much drama for her, she should do him a favor and just cancel it.
This could be the rest of your life with this man.
I don't think this is the rest of my life. If he's
he
seduced me to a walking
Yeah,
date.
but maybe it's the nice man that like just doesn't want to go out, get drunk for no reason.
He came back from Ibiza.
Okay.
How do I do a face for a walking date?
I don't know.
Is it too much?
It's giving. I don't give a. Haven't spent.
I
2
give
hours.
so many funny though.
You can't say that you give so many Fs when you are whining about going on a walking date. And by the way, people who complain about walking dates are exactly why walking dates are honestly suggested by men.
With you guys, you're like, oh, like, she's been passed around the whole team. We can't wipe you up because you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And she's like, okay, but like, I wasn't and like, I like you. And I feel like a lot of guys won't like concentrate on that one girl because she's been passed around.
I'll be real with you. If she's been passed around and I know who she's been passed around with, can't do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather not know.
Because I know everybody has a past, so I'm not going to go attacking you about your past. But if I know the guys that you've been with, especially if I'm close with them, no chance.
A woman who passes herself around like that has no business getting with a loyal man at all.
whole phase was so bad that no one takes me serious enough for a relationship anymore. Oh my gosh, it's almost like your actions have consequences, right? It's almost like society has always said that sleeping around, having one night stands, racking up a big body count is a bad idea, not just to shame you, to make you feel bad about yourself, for the patriarchy, blah, 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 but to save you from yourself. Because guess what? Now, there's a lot of men that don't want you anymore. And a lot of those men that don't want you anymore, they're men that you would have wanted. They're the kind of men that you would have wanted to date or marry.
Men are not willing to work to be with a woman who freely gave herself to countless chads. It just doesn't work like that. You might find some dude who doesn't respect himself, but honestly, the vast majority of men are just not interested. And if the man is, she won't respect him anyway, and the relationship will implode at some point.
Isn't the point of like going to the bar like to meet people? Like, why are we like sitting at tables and like giving people bad looks when like you get approached by other people?
Like, I'm interrupting your conversation, but like isn't that why you're at the bar?
Literally, go to Taco Mac or go to your garage if you really want to like hang out with your friends strictly.
You're wasting a table.
Otherwise, like the bar is for like mingling and meeting people. So like, can we stick to the status quo?
We don't want to have to go into the bar and like figure out like do they want to be approached?
Yes.
Do they want to talk? No, we need to go into the bar and be like, everyone here is approachable.
Yes, and down to be friends.
Can we all just be friends?
Please.
The mere idea of men wanting to hang out with their buddies at a bar is just so foreign to them.
From New York, right? You're from New York. And sometimes New York girls, it's a little too much attitude sometimes.
Do you think I have an attitude problem?
Do you think you have an attitude problem?
No. I'm really sweet.
You could be. But then you could also
Have an attitude.
There it is. Okay.
But if he can't handle this, then he can't handle this.
Okay, here we go.
You can tell that this woman has a huge attitude problem from a mile away. There is just absolutely no hiding it.
How do you date a feminist?
You don't. That's how you do it. I don't know about y'all boys, but I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman whose sole intent is to make me feel as irrelevant and unnecessary as possible. I don't know, but I like appreciation. You can be in that relationship. That's cool. But that's not for me.
Feminists straight up hate men. Dating one of them is just a needless punishment for a guy. This is why dudes don't actually take them seriously.
I'm Kia, I'm 29, and I fell pregnant by accident this summer with a Friends with Benefits. If I'm honest, I was secretly in love with the father of my child, hence why I carried on sleeping with him on and off for 6.5 years, despite the multitude of reasons not to. Needless to say, he and I are not together, and finding out I was pregnant did not trigger any sort of shotgun fairy tale ending. Anyway, finding out I'm going to be a mum, let alone a single mum, was not on my bingo card this year.
In this day and age, you can't help but assume there was nothing accidental about this pregnancy.
2025 had already been a period of immense and unlikely transformation for me, including finding sobriety and embarking on a health journey where I finally began to prioritize healing for the first time in my life. Wow, that sounds so wanky. This spring, everything did seem to be falling into place for me, but let's just say I perhaps healed a bit too hard and someone had no pull-out game. This pregnancy has really rocked my world.
She literally just admitted it. She was sleeping with a man without protection. It was absolutely a baby trap. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.